Understanding how systems work can revolutionize how designers, UI/UX teams, product owners, and so on tackle challenges in complex projects. Systems thinking is a way of seeing the world as interconnected parts that work together to create a whole. Instead of looking at isolated problems, systems thinking encourages you to focus on relationships, feedback loops, and the bigger picture. In her book, Thinking in Systems, Donella Meadows explains that systems are everywhere, from ecosystems and economies to teams and product workflows. By understanding systems, we can design smarter solutions. When working on complex projects, your design process itself is a system. Each decision, whether it's choosing a color palette, defining user flows, or prioritizing features, impacts the larger outcome. Let's break down some key concepts from systems thinking and how they apply to design teams. Feedback loops are the heart of every system. In design, this could mean the way user feedback improves your product. For example, let's say users report confusion with navigation. When you fix the navigation, you see an increase in engagement, which gives you more insights to refine the product further. Feedback loops can also highlight negative patterns. Adding too many features to an app might overwhelm users, causing them to leave. Recognizing these loops helps your team identify what's working and what's not. Leverage points are the small changes that can create big results. For UI/UX designers, this could mean simplifying a checkout process or improving the onboard experience. These are the moments where small design tweaks have a ripple effect on the entire user journey. Instead of trying to fix everything at once, focus on leverage points, those areas where little effort drives massive impact. And by the way, I am Dan, and on this channel I explore design topics that have inspired me throughout my career, and I hope they'll spark inspiration for you too. In systems, stocks are the resources you have, like users, ideas, or design assets, and flows are how those resources move through the system. For a product team, think of your stock as your active users and the flow as how they interact with your app. By managing the flow, like making smoother transition between app screens or removing friction in the user journey, you can improve the overall system performance. Every system has boundaries, but those boundaries are connected. In a project, your team might have separate roles like designers, developers, and product owners, but their work is interconnected. If one team doesn't communicate effectively, the entire system breaks down. To avoid this, establish clear communication and ensure that everyone understands how their role fits into the bigger picture. So, how can you apply systems thinking to your projects? Start by asking these questions. What are the key elements of this system? How are they connected? Where are the feedback loops? What small changes could make a big impact? By mapping out your workflows and identifying patterns, you can anticipate problems before they arise and design solutions that address the root cause, not just the symptoms. One of the biggest challenges for designers is not just creating great solutions, but convincing stakeholders and teammates to align with those solutions. Systems thinking can provide a powerful framework for justifying your decision with clarity and logic. For example, let's say you propose simplifying a user flow by reducing the number of steps in the onboarding process. Instead of presenting this change as an aesthetic or a personal preference, systems thinking help you frame it as a way to address negative feedback loop, where users drop off due friction. By highlighting how these adjustments improve the flow and increases your user retention, your argument is rooted in systemic impact. This approach not only demonstrates the why behind your decision, but also connects it to measurable outcomes. It shifts the conversation from subjective opinions to objective reasoning, earning trust and buy-in from your team and stakeholders. Let's say you're designing an e-commerce app. Users are dropping off during checkout. Instead of just redesigning the checkout page, use system thinking. Map the entire user journey. Identify feedback loops like how cart abandonment emails bring users back. Focus on leverage points, like simplifying payment options, improve the flow, ensuring users move smoothly from browsing to checkout. By thinking in systems, you not only solve the problem but also strengthen the overall design. System thinking isn't just a tool, it's a mindset. Whether you are designing a product, managing a team, or tackling user experience challenges, it helps you see the bigger picture and make smarter decisions. Remember, the system is greater than the sum of its parts. Think in systems, design for impact. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more design inspiration. See you in the next one. Take care.